In the middle for the Spartans as Moore again goes through a few series of fakes, and wide open is Martin down to the 15, and Martin will get it inside the 5.
And at the 35, there's Harper. Doug Martin down the sideline. Doug Martin with a touchdown. He looks better than 27-16. There's Martin looking for the corner. Got it. Of the issue between center and quarterback. As Martin now trying to get into the end zone at the 20. Staying in bounds at the 5. Touchdown, Doug Martin. What a run.
Martin again, right up the gut.
You have to be in the top 14 and win 9 games.
Inside handoff, right up the middle goes Martin. Touchdown formation with Doug Martin. Here is Martin. Boy, was that easy. Martin stretching out into the end zone.
Hotels, restaurants, and the like, all those things.
Doug Martin. How about this impact that he's made running the ball? Martin down. Martin. Second effort and a little more. Touchdown.
And Kellen Moore gives it off to Martin. Tries the left side. Slides. Rallying the football. Martin, what a great individual effort. Understand the game so well. Here's Kellen Moore, a little screen. That's set up to Doug Martin. Has some running room. Look out here. 20, 15, 10. For Boise State, and he's got the football. Trying to find a little bit of running room, and does. On second effort, he pounces into the end zone.
Kellen Moore under center. Hand off. Here he comes. Martin on the right side. He's going to walk in. Touchdown. Boise State. Moore wide open. It's the running back. Doug Martin.
2nd and 2. Here's Martin again, and here goes Martin. Off to the races goes Doug Martin. Martin again. Pulls his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise.
And
2 tight ends in. Doug Martin, big hole. He's in. Touchdown.
Here we get a 1-touchdown game. Toss play for Boise State to Martin. And Martin breaks the tackle and breaks free. Crosses midfield. Still on his feet. Can't bring him down. Battling to the 25.
Martin with Atkinson leading the way. Touchdown. Down at 4. Pitch. Martin. Touchdown. Doug Martin with his second one today.
The game, their universal signal has now become whenever Kellen puts a stocking cap on, he is out of the game, and there goes Doug Martin up the sideline, and he is going to go all the way for the touchdown.
With Martin, pitch to Martin. His 3rd touchdown of the day.
State against a smaller defensive line for La Tech.
Martin on the pitch, untouched.
Uncomfortable for Boise State.
Martin on the delay. Doug Martin across midfield. Rushes 29 passes. More of Martin and another touchdown.
Avery. This time, Doug Martin comes in, and Martin. There's Martin. Gets free and into the end zone. The motion. Toss sweep to Martin. Trying to get to the corner. Smith tried to get him but couldn't. Touchdown.
After the studio at Bristol. Here's a handoff now to Martin. Martin breaks the daylight. Here he comes. Foot race. Martin turns and heads for the end zone, bringing it home, and Boise State leads.
Draw play with Martin. Here comes the hammer.
Breaks free. Cuts back. And he's across the...
Set it up to Martin. Doug Martin. Look at Doug Martin go. Puts on a move, and Martin still on his feet. Doug Martin, could he? Yes! Martin now to the near side. Blockers in front. Doug Martin. Here he goes. Watch out. Doug Martin scoring. Corner blitz. And they throw the screen right at it. And Doug Martin easily has the first down. And look at Martin. Doug Martin. He is gone. See ya.
straight up the middle, has the first down and a whole lot more. In fact, he's got a touchdown.
First and goal now from the 10. Again to Martin, trying to get the edge. Look at Matt Miller block. Matt Miller held his block. Helped him off to the sideline. So here's Doug Martin trying to get outside. Look at him go. It turns off. The Jets. Dougie Fresh. Touchdown number 2.
Well, the fake punt takes it all away. Straight up the middle, Martin makes a nice move to get around Shaq.
They give again to Martin. Touchdown, Boise State.
The near side, and this is Martin again off the left side, and again he's got himself a big gain and perhaps another touchdown. It's a sprint to the end zone, and Martin wins that race.
Martin gets the carry. Once and twice now, keeping himself back across his body. Doug the tailback, Doug Martin. Keeps it himself. That's a back to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
On 3rd and 2, Martin gets the call. Martin cuts the outside, touchdown Broncos.
Doc there tried to break on the play but couldn't make it.
And here's the 1-2 punch. The other senior Martin skipping and hopping and into the end zone. This time it's Martin.
Is that they can play at different tempos. Doug Martin around left side, all kinds of room. Doug Martin cuts back, breaks the tackle, touchdown, Broncos.
Full formation, and they hand it off to Martin, who hammers into the end zone. Arizona State and Doug Martin, the senior tailback, 2 yards deep in the end zone. Breaking free, and Doug Martin across midfield in a foot race.